we're very fortunate to celebrate this milestone. Um, and she said, Panditji, for her 75th birthday, her desire was to have me on a singhasan. For those that know me, I am one of the most plainest people ever. I don't wear fancy clothes. I wear the most simplest of cotton. I don't wear shine. I don't wear anything fancy. Right? I'm not a fancy person. You give me the floor and I'm happy with it. Even when you have home, I will be, if you play a plain sheet and spread, I'm happy with sitting like that, okay? So I'm not a very fancy person, so this is a little change for me. But nonetheless, this evening, she doesn't know it, but we have a little bit of something special planned for her. Uh, as it is her 75th birthday, we have a special dance item prepared. So, before we enter in our katha for this evening, it's a beautiful dance number dedicated to Bhagwan Shiva. Remember, Bhagwan Shiva is called Nataraj. He's worshipped through puja, he's worshipped through abhishekam, he's worshipped through bhajan, he's worshipped through katha. But one way of worshipping in old India, in the temples of India, Bhagwan Shiva was worshipped through the medium of dance, right? In all different aspects. Every form of talent was first displayed before Bhagwan, and then it was taken outside to the world. So this evening, we have a very special dance number, and as she's preparing herself, once again, the devotees for this Mahashivratri, for those that are, as we're going to celebrate her birthday tonight, Narayan, our drummer's birthday tomorrow, Valentine's Day, a special Valentine's Day to everyone as well. That's tomorrow evening. And then Sunday will again be joining for Mahashivratri. We'd like to also extend a special thanks to all the devotees that have sponsored for everything for Mahashivratri, as well as the new clothing on the murti. So if you notice the altar, all the murtis once again have all brand new clothing. So special thanks to all the devotees that have sponsored for the murti clothing. Something a little bit different, because usually for Mahashivratri I always cover Krishna, right? And an idea that I got this year was there might be all different forms of Bhagwan, but the main concept of Hinduism is that Bhagwan is one. Whether you call that Bhagwan Ram, whether you call it Shiva, whether you call it Krishna, or whether you call it Devi, they are all one. So this evening and tomorrow evening, Sri Krishna is not dressed as Krishna. Who is he dressed as?
Shiva.
He's dressed as Mahadev. He's dressed as Shiv Shankar. Right? So a little bit different. And Radharani is dressed as Devi Parvati. Standing next to Bhagwan Shiva, Radha and Krishna are standing as Shiv and Parvati. Remember, Bhagwan is one. Right? For Navratri in many temples, they will dress Durga as Lakshmi. They will dress Durga as Saraswati. It's the same concept of dressing Sri Krishna as Mahadev, Shiv Shankar. So let's give a round of applause for Diane as she will be performing a special dance number this evening.
It's locked. It's locked. Your orientation is locked.
How do you unlock it?
I don't know.
Okay, so leave it like that.
It won't let me play.
Huh?
It won't let me video. Oh, okay. We could try and do it.
You happy with that? You need to put it white. Yeah. Good. The one you. Okay.
It's okay. A little louder. Let's hear a round of applause for Diane once again. Diane is she is classically trained in Trinidad and Tobago, and she only migrated here a few years ago. She is versed in the arts of Bharatanatyam dancing and Kathak dancing. So very experienced, very wonderful talent she has. And now we will go into the katha for this evening, taken from Mahashiv Puran. Before doing so, we will join in a few salutations to Bhagwan in our Mangalacharan. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Saraswati Namaha. Om Shri Guru Charanakambhyo Namaha. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, microphone testing. A little louder. Microphone testing. Microphone testing. Microphone testing. Little. Microphone testing. Microphone testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, good. Om Shri Vigneshwaraya Namaha. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya. Suryakoti Samaprabha. Nirvignam Kuru me Deva. Sarvakaresh Sarvada. Sarvakaresh Sarvada. Jai Vighaneshwar Jai Jai. Jai Lambodhar Jai Jai. Jai Gananayak Jai Sukhdayak Jai Jai Ganesh Jai Jai. Jai Vighaneshwar Jai Jai. Jai Lambodhar Jai Jai. Jai Gananayak Jai Sukhdayak Jai Jai Ganesh Jai Jai. Jai Vighaneshwar Jai Jai. Jai Lambodhar Jai Jai. Jai Gananayak Jai Sukhdayak Jai Jai Ganesh Jai Jai. Jai Mayureshwar Jai Jai. Jai Siddhivinayak Jai. Jai Mayureshwar Jai Jai. Jai Siddhivinayak Jai. Jai Jai Varadaya Jai Chintamani Jai Vighaneshwar Jai Jai. Jai Vighaneshwar Jai Jai. Jai Lambodhar Jai Jai. Jai Gananayak Jai Sukhdayak Jai Jai जय विघ्नेश्वर जय 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 लंबोदर जय 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 गणनायक जय सुखनायक जय जय गणेश जय 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 शक्ति माँ जय 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 ज्योतिर्मा जय 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 शक्ति माँ जय 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 ज्योतिर्मा जय 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 पाप नाशिनी मुक्तिदायिनी जय दुर्गे जय 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 विघ्नेश्वर जय 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 लंबोदर जय 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 गणनायक जय सुखनायक जय जय गणेश जय 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 विघ्नेश्वर जय 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 लंबोदर जय 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 गणनायक जय सुखनायक जय जय गणेश जय 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 महाकाल जय जय कैलाशपति जय 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 महाकाल जय जय कैलाशपति जय 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 महाकाल लोचन विशाल जय शिव शंकर जय 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 विघ्नेश्वर जय 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 लंबोदर जय 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 गणनायक जय सुखनायक जय जय गणेश जय 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 विघ्नेश्वर जय 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 लंबोदर जय 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 गणनायक जय सुखनायक जय जय गणेश जय 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 गणेश जय 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 गणेश जय जय श्री गणेशाय नमः ॐ या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः ॐ सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं परमनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ज्ञानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णु भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथनं सर्वलोकैकनाथनं सौरेष्ट्रसोमनाथं च श्रीशैलमल्लिकार्जुनम् उज्जैनं महाकारम् ओंकारं ममलेश्वरं दैत्यनाथं वैद्यनाथं च डाकिनीं भीमशङ्करं सेतुबन्धे तु रामेश्वरं नागेश्वरं दारुकावने वाराणसी विष्णु विश्वेश्वरं त्र्यम्बकं गौतमी तटे हिमालय तु केदारं भूष्मेशं शिवालये एतानि ज्योतिर्लिङ्गानि सायं प्राप्त पतने नरः सप्तजन्मं कृतं पापं स्मरणं तदिष्वते नागेन्द्राय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय नित्याय चोजाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय
मंदाकिनी सले चरण चर्चिताय नंदीश्वराय प्रथमेश्वराय मंदार पुष्पा भवपोषो भोजिताय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै मकाराय नमः
शिवाय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय
ॐ नमः शिवाय
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय
शिवाय गौरे वज्राक्षमेताय सुरादक्षध्वरनाशकाय श्रीनीलकण्ठाय दक्षवजाय तस्मै श्रीकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै श्रीकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै
शिवाय नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय
वशेष भागवत माया मुनीन्द्र देवाय चित्तशेखराय चन्द्राभिषान्दर लोचनाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय
तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय
यज्ञास्वरूपाय जातोदराय पिनाकाय सनातनाय दिव्याय देव Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah
Shivaya. Omkaram bindu samyuktam nityam tidayanti yogina kamaram moksharam chaiva. Omkaraye namo namah. Prince Valo Shankar Bhagavan ki jai. Om Ram Ramiti Ramiti Rami Ram Manorami Sahasranam Tattulyam Ram Nama Varamami Shri Guru Charana Saroraja Nijamana Mukura Sudhara Baranora Govar Vimayasha Jodhyaya Kapalachara Putrahina Tanujanike Sumino Pavana Kumara Balbuddhi Vinyade Umim Hara Ukale Pavana Tanaya Sankat Arana Mangal Muratiru Ram Lakana Sita Saita Hirdeva Savasura Bhopasya Var Ramachandra ki jai Sharanam Prabhu Prem Solo Shankar Bhagavan ki jai. As we are at the culmination of Mahashivratri, Mahashivratri is the second to last main festival for the Hindu year, okay? Meaning that this coming Navratri is the Hindu New Year. So that before the Hindu New Year occurs, there are two main events. Mahashivratri. After Mahashivratri, what do we have? Holi. We have Holi. So these are the last two festivals until the end of the year. The year begins with that first day of Navratri, with the bright half of Chaitra Mas, okay? And the culmination of that Navratri is Ram Navami, the coming of Sri Rama, okay? So Shivratri is not like many other festivals, okay? Many other festivals, as we know, Diwali, it's all about diyas, you know, and having a good time and having fireworks and inviting friends and that type of celebration. Phagwa is more about celebrating with loved ones and rubbing colors and having fun. If you live in Trinidad and Guyana, throwing mud water, right? And having fun, right? But Mahashivratri is unlike any other festival. It is not like Navratri. It is not like any other Hindu festival. It is very different. Where it is not about the reading. It is not about recitation. It is about the Abhisheka. Abhisheka meaning pouring liquids and worshipping the Shivlingam tonight. And before we go into explaining why the lingam is like this evening, Shivratri is a vrat. Does anyone know what vrat means? Vrat means fast, a fast. So Mahashivratri, some type of sadhana should be performed, meaning some type of discipline, okay? And the discipline comes from your own self. It is where you try to withdraw your senses from the normal day-to-day. You know, when you know there's a Hindu festival, you'll turn off certain types of music. Maybe you might not listen to Pongyo Damadol as much. You'll change the music to something else. We all know diet changes as well, right? The diet is not the usual diet. You'll eat more vegetarian food. Okay? If you're a vegetarian already, then you change something else in your diet. I'll give you an example. For me, Mahashivratri was coming. 40 days I have not eaten grains. 40 days I have not eaten any grains because I know Mahashivratri is coming. What does that mean? No rice, no dal, no roti. For 40 days now, no grains. That is my sadhana. That was one of my sadhanas. The other sadhana that I did is, if you noticed on Facebook, every single day for now until Mahashivratri, it is 40 days of a daily message I'm giving you. What does water on the linga mean? What does milk on the linga mean? Different aspects of Bhagwan Shiva. That's another sadhana. Right? So something should be changed about your daily routine. And it can be as simple as offering a lota of water. If you're not going to change your diet, no problem. Offer a lota of water every day on your lingam for 40 days, for 20 days, for 2 weeks, for 1 week. Hey, go home, you have 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, for 3 days. Perform a sadhana for Bhagwan Shiva, where 3 days consecutively you'll worship him. And then you want to know something, that Mahashivratri means something more. And I'll give you an example that all of you do. When you know Diwali is coming, weeks before Diwali is there, you prepare. Right? You'll start to take down the curtains and wash the curtains. You'll start to wipe the walls in preparation for Diwali. Every week you'll start to do a little bit by little bit, because you know Diwali is coming. The same thing for Shivratri. Because you know that this auspicious night of Shiva is coming, you have to do something. Because the more you put into it, is the more that you get out. It is not the vrat. Vrat is discipline. This discipline is not an exterior thing. It's an interior one. Because on the night of Mahashivratri, you are told not to sleep. It is a night that you will stay awake for 24 hours. Why? Because it is your body's natural tendency to fall asleep. Right? Naturally, after a few hours, as soon as it hits 12 o'clock, maybe some of you are sooner, 1 o'clock, the eyes start to droop in. But you have to fight off the natural tendency of the body to stay awake for Shivratri. And the reason is because there will be occurrences in your life that will tempt your human body. When there's alcohol present, when there are things around you that will normally inhibit your behavior, you have to fight the temptation. And Mahashivratri teaches you that discipline is the only way that you will get over that. So Mahashivratri, this fasting, where you will abstain from something, not just being vegetarian, you will abstain from something more. That is training yourself, that when hardships will come, you are ready to meet them face on. And that is why Mahashivratri is different from all other Hindu festivals. There are many reasons why we celebrate Mahashivratri. It is the column of fire. It is when Bhagwan Shiva would have drank the halal poison. It is the wedding of Shivaji Bihane Chal, Pal ke sajai ke, Papu ke lagai ke, Pal ke sajai ke naam. The wedding of Shiv and Parvati. We'll listen to a little bit of that tomorrow. Not the wedding so much, but a little after the wedding. And then Nataraj, where Shiva is the god of dance. Am I doing that right? Yes. Nataraj, where he's the god of dance. And the famous story of the hunter the hunter in the tree that would have unknowingly performed the puja to Bhagwan Shiva. You know, it's about discipline. And Mahashivratri reminds us of this. And I'll give you one example. You know, sometimes we'll say, I'm going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And we all set our alarm clocks for 5 o'clock. And when the alarm clock rings at 5 o'clock, you hit the snooze button, you say 5 more minutes. And when that snooze button after the 5 minutes have elapsed, some of you will hit that snooze button again and again and again. Even though before you would have determined that I will do this, when the moment comes, it doesn't always end up as you first anticipated. So, just like Mahashivratri trains you, just as the alarm clock will make you aware of what you set out to do, it is your own discipline that when that 5 o'clock alarm rings, to get up and get off of that bed and don't hit the snooze. Tonight, we're going to listen to a wonderful exploit, not in the Mahashiv Puran. It actually comes from a stotra dedicated to Bhagwan Shiva, but we are taking excerpts from Mahashiv Puran as we look at this wonderful story. So, it is the wonderful story of Pushpadanta. Pushpadanta, anyone ever heard of Pushpadanta? Okay, so I'm giving you something new. So if no one has listened to this, and our illustration, and this is what we do on Mahashivratri. On the night of Mahashivratri, for every prahar, we will dress Shivji as a certain, depicting a certain image. Look, Pushpadanta is right here. Pushpadanta is a Gandharva. He is a celestial musician. And Pushpadanta was granted the blessing of being a Shivgan. Shivgan means an attendant of Bhagwan Shiva. And lovingly, as we look at Pushpadanta, one day it said, Pushpadanta, as he's roaming, as there's nothing to do in Kailash, Bhagwan Shiva is in deep meditation. It says that he makes his way to the earth. And remembering Bhagwan Shiva, it says that Pushpadanta goes and he forms a lingam made of earth, a Parthiva lingam. And he goes and settles himself by a riverbank. And as he makes the lingam and looks at the wonderful lingam he has made, he's thinking to himself, since I've made this lingam, let me go and perform puja. And as Pushpadanta now has this thought, Pushpadanta now looks for the articles to perform this puja. Pushpadanta, many of the Shivgan have different celestial powers. Okay? They have the power to levitate. They have the power to be invisible, so you can't see them. They have the ability to fly. Right? Just as when you're about to die, the attendants of Yamraj will come. Can you see them?
Maybe.
Can you see them? When the attendants of death will come when you're going to die, can you see them? I feel sorry for your nurses and doctors. You would say, oh, well look, attendants, right? Sunita, you see any attendants come for someone who's about to die? You don't see Yamraj and Yamdoots coming? No, you don't. Oh, you're lucky. Imagine if you did your run for your life. Corte tu la vida. You run for your life, right? So, imagine these attendants of Bhagwan Shiva. Pushpadanta had the grace of being invisible. And Pushpadanta, now as he's flying through the air, he happens to see a wonderful garden. And the garden is the garden of King Chitrarat. King Chitrarat was also a Shiv devotee. King Chitrarat planted a garden specifically of wonderful flowers. And every day, King Chitrarat would pick those flowers and perform his Shivji puja. But what happens? That day, Pushpadanta sees the wonderful garden of flowers. And Pushpadanta, remember, he's invisible. He goes into the garden of the king and he picks all of the flowers. And he takes it to the riverside to perform his puja. Now, what happens? The king is ready to perform his puja, and he ventures out into his garden. And when he ventures out into his garden, all of the wonderful flowers that he has planted that day, the garden had no flowers. And the king automatically summoned all of the guards. What happened to all of the flowers? The flowers were blooming, about to bloom this morning. What happened to all of the flowers? The guards did not know. And this is where we'll turn. The Vishwa Samhita, chapter 12 of Shiv Puran. Coming from Trinidad and Guyana, has anyone ever stole flowers for puja? Has anyone ever stole flowers to do puja? Remember, you're stealing something to go pray with it. It's a very common practice, especially in Guyana and Trinidad and Suriname, that you will go and you'll steal the flowers to do puja. Oh man, my neighbor got beautiful hibiscus. So, let's listen to what the Shiv Puran will tell you what happens to the person that steals those flowers for puja. Everyone ready? Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
Om Shivaya Hari Om
Shivaya Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
Vasudaya Prajavaraya Natatapapalam Lapate Punya Chetra Pritam Punyam Yapate Vichayate Punya Chetra Prita Papama Mahadeva Jayayate Yapa Kalpa Jivan Punyam Samataya Siyate Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
Om Shivaya Hari Om Shivaya
कल्पमततात्तथा ज्ञानादेवं नीतन्यमं नायताननास्कृता ॐ शिवाय हरि ॐ शिवाय 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 ॐ शिवाय हरि ॐ शिवाय. Only by good conduct, good prediction, and by good concept, as well as being sympathetic, the devotee will get the benefit. But an action performed knowingly, that means if you know you're doing something wrong, committed in hindsight of any manifold, committed in a holy center, committed for one's livelihood, those merits will be destroyed by the sin. Merits according to prosperity and physical quell, verbal and mental sins, those such things, the sinner continues for kalp after kalp, they will suffer from their actions. So Shiv Puran is saying, when you do something and you know you're doing something wrong, you have to pay for it. It doesn't matter that you're taking something and going to pray with it. It is better to pray without it. Knowingly doing something wrong, you have to bear the burdens of those sins. So I'm sorry for all those that would have stole to do puja, for all those ladies who would have stole to put those flowers in their hair. We have to pay for our sins. It doesn't matter that you're taking them for puja, you will have to reap whatever you sow, that you shall reap. Whatever you put out is what you get back in life. It doesn't matter that you're going to do something good with it. Remember, you are stealing something that does not belong to you, and by taking it, you are stealing. Remember, also, many of times also, you say, well, Mom, let me borrow the scissors, and you take it. Even taking something from your mother or a loved one or someone who lives in your house, remember that is also stealing. Remember, growing up, I used to take my brother's clothes sometimes. Anyone ever do that? You take one of your brother's or your sister's dress or shirts or something. I used to take my brother's shirts and wear them to school. Mom, Dad, now you know. I used to go in my brother's closet, even though he's much bigger than me, right? I used to go take his shirts and wear it over my other shirts. Nonetheless, taking something that does not belong to you, you will have to pay for that.
Or you give it back.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you give it back. You have taken something that has not belonged to you. And so the Shiv Puran tells us that merits can only be rewarded when they are not performed in sin. Once there are sins behind that act, then you will have to pay for those sins. And so, a beautiful song comes to mind. देख तेरे संसार की हालत क्या हो गए भगवान तो कितना बदल गया इंसान तो कितना बदल गया इंसान देख तेरे संसार की हालत क्या हो गए भगवान तो कितना बदल गया इंसान तो कितना into a negative place, it is we that are making the world a negative place. You think about it, it's the contribution of people. The sun doesn't change, the moon doesn't change, the weather, yes, it might change, but it is not causing the effects of the world. It is us that are causing the negative effects of the world. And so, as Pushpadanta now has stolen the flowers from the king's garden, King Chitraratra now tells his guards, knowing that the first day that the flowers are stolen, King Chitraratra orders more soldiers to guard the garden. And what do you think happens the next day? The next day, as the king is going to pluck the flowers in the garden, for the second day, the flowers go missing. The king orders now, well, more guards. We have to, what do you do when your Amazon package goes missing?
You look at camera.
Right? If you don't have a camera, then you'll put a camera. If you don't have a ring bell, you put a ring bell, right? It's common now that Amazon packages go missing. What do? Right? It's stolen. Just in that similar imagine the king's Amazon package as when flowers are stolen. What does he do? He doesn't have cameras. He doesn't have CCTV footage. So he puts more soldiers. And the king now, after a few days of having the flowers being stolen, the king comes up with an idea. The king comes up with a wonderful idea that let me take the articles from my puja and use them to find the thief. And this is where Sri Krishna tells us in Bhagavad Gita, as an inference to Arjuna, Sri Krishna tells us in chapter 9, verse 22 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, as the king is thinking to himself, how will I catch this thief? God, don't you know, can't you see that these flowers are meant for me to do puja with? Where are you, God? Aren't you seeing what's happening? Krishna answers the question of the king. Bhagavad Gita. Sharanagat ke kripala Hare, Sharanagat ke kripala Hare, Krishna
Damodara Krishna Damodara Vasudeva Hare.
Sharanagat ke kripala Hare, Sharanagat ke kripala Hare,
Krishna Damodara Vasudeva Hare. Krishna Damodara Vasudeva Hare.
Krishna Damodaram Vasudeva Hare,
Krishna Damodara Vasudeva
Hare. Ayanta chintayanto mam ye chanate pasate, tesham nityabhiya yuktam yogina shemam yaha manaha. Sharanagate ke kripala Hare, Sharanagate ke kripala Hare,
Krishna Damodara Vasudeva Hare. Krishna Damodara Vasudeva Hare. Krishna Damodara Vasudeva Hare. Krishna Damodara Vasudeva Hare.
When we call on God, sometimes we think, will God come to solve my problems? Does God come or does He send?
Sometimes send, sometimes come.
Does God come to solve our problems or does He send?
Sometimes both.
Shri Krishna answers this in chapter 9 of Gita. There are those that always think of me and engage in devotion to me. To them whose mind are always absorbed in me, I provide what they lack and preserve what they always possess. So guess what? Does God come or does God send? Krishna answers that. Krishna comes himself. He does not send. He comes himself. But you want to know what happens? Because of the Maya of the world. Say when I need help to do something in Mandir, it's not Krishna coming in this form of Krishna. It is Krishna coming in the form of Auntie Gloria. It is Krishna coming in the form of Auntie Betty. It is Krishna coming in the form of Auntie Hema, coming to help me. Remember, God is not sending, God is coming through the median of them to my aid. Similarly, when we perform Durga Puja, on the last couple days of Durga Puja, it's very common that we'll perform Kanya Puja. Is it our daughter, or is it our friend's daughter? Is it the little kids of the mandir that are sitting before us? Or is it God herself sitting before us? It's our perception. It is God themselves. Right? It is not the little girl that is sitting before us. It's Durga Mata in the form of the 2-year-old. Devi in the form of the 3, 4, etc. year old. The little Kanya that is coming, and we are worshipping them. Even though we see them, Maya sitting here. Maya was a Kanya for many years. It is not Maya that we would see sitting in front of us. It is Devi in that form. It is God within all of us. So does Bhagwan come or does he send? God comes in the form of someone. Think about it. And within all of us is divinity. Within all of us is God. And through the median of them, they are coming to help us. So Sri Krishna answers that. So the king is thinking, Bhagwan, what have I done to do this? And the king comes up with the idea, I will take the articles that are taken from my puja and I will sprinkle them throughout the garden. And this is an important note. Anything that is taken from puja becomes auspicious. Anything taken from puja has an energy. So in particular, it says, King Chitraratha takes the bay leaves from his lingam puja and he scatters them throughout his garden. And what happens? The next morning, as Pushpadanta now ventures into the garden of the king, it says that as Pushpadanta now goes to pluck the flowers and he moves from plant to plant, it so happens, naturally gardens will have the leaves from the plants. And Pushpadanta does not think that these are just regular leaves on the floor from the plants. And what happens? Pushpadanta steps on the bay leaves. And immediately, what happens? Pushpadanta is stripped of all of his powers. His powers to fly, his powers of invisibility, all the powers that he has, he loses in the moment he steps on the bay leaf. Why are these bay leaves so important? These bilva leaves so important? Shiva Puran tells us, what is the power? It's very hard, especially in the winter this year. We know Florida and the entire eastern seaboard of the United States, we can't import. Before I was able to get, I used to import 3,000 bay leaves for Shivratri from India. I can't do that now. I have to get them from Florida. Everyone knows Florida now. Anyone ever see the lizards? What do you call it? Iguanas. You see iguanas in Florida, what happened? Imagine the iguanas. Anyone see the papaya trees? The mango trees? This year mango trees, the mango leaves are all dry in Florida because the weather has gone down. So these puja trees are so important. Let's listen to the importance of the bilva tree. Taking from Vidyeshwar Samhita, chapter 22 of Shiva Puran. Shambho Shankar Deva, Bole Baba Mahadeva. Shambho Shankar Deva, Bole Baba Mahadeva. Deva Deva Maheshwara, Deva Deva Maheshwara. Deva Deva Maheshwara, Deva Deva Maheshwara. Shambho Shankar Deva, Bole Baba Mahadeva. Mahadevam Bilva Devara Sutiya Kata Mahima Katama Punyam Yata Loka Priyati Tama Sarva Tirtha Dilvama Shanti Tuha Dilvamole Mahadeva Lingam Vayo Pujam Punyam Shivam Prahamodyam Yadavanam Shambho Shankar Deva, Bole Baba Mahadeva. Shambho Shankar Deva, Bole Baba Mahadeva. Bole Baba Mahadeva, Bole Baba Mahadeva. It says, what is the nature of this bilva leaf? And why in particular is Bhagwan Shiva so fond of the bilva? Shiva Puran tells us the bilva is the symbol of Shiva himself. It can adorn any god. So the bilva leaf can be offered to Ganesh. It can be offered, sometimes you'll see it, when we offer it to Devi, we'll put the kumkum on it and we'll offer it to Devi. It can be offered to Lord Vishnu. It can be offered to the Navagraha, but it can be offered to Lord Shiva as well. It's saying, it is the remover of the devotee's difficulty. It can only be known in certain extent. There is in the world, you will find Lord Shiva always seated under a bilva tree. He who worships Shiva in the form of the lingam, that puja becomes complete with the offering of the bilva leaves. And in turn, it purifies the soul of the devotee. Why is it so important? You know, and when you offer this bilva leaf, Shiva Puran goes on to say that the bilva leaf should be absolutely without any blemishes, right? And it should have 3 leaves. You know, the 3 leaves are 3 sprangs coming from 1 sprang. 1 sprang, you have 3 segments coming out. Why the 3? So, 1 leaf represents Brahma, One represents, and the last, Bhagwan Shiva. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva in the center. Okay? The aspect of creation. Shiva as the creator. Shiva as the sustainer. Shiva as the destroyer. You know, in one of my Facebook posts, I would have said, why is Lord Shiva always addressed as the destroyer? One way to look at it is that when something is destroyed, it paves the way for something better to be created. Another word instead of using destroyed is dissolved. When Bhagwan dissolves one issue in your life, he will pave the way for something better to be created. So, creation, preservation, and destruction. The second, it is viewed as mind, body, and soul. The offering of the bay leaf purifies us in our mind, our thoughts, purifies our body physically, and not only the physical, what you see past the physical, past our soul level. As I said, it is the one that alleviates the devotees' difficulties in life. And the last one, tamasic, rajasic, and sattvic. The three leaves are representative of the three gunas, the three qualities that the body will have. So, any sacred leaf, once it is offered, it is mahapap to walk on it. So, what happens if you're under a bay leaf tree? You know, naturally the leaves will fall. Is it okay to mash them?
Yes, because not all.
Absolutely. But anything that is offered in puja, Auntie Hema, you listen good because you clean up my altar when I do puja. Right? And that is why, particularly when you do puja, if you notice, look, no one cleaned up after us today, right? You will not see a petal on the floor. Whenever you do things, it has to be in a neat manner. It has to be in a manner, because if it falls and you step on it, mahapap. Because you are, imagine someone gives you something. It is total disrespect if you would have walked on it. An example, I'll give you an example from Bhagavad Puran. Bhagavad Puran, Durvasa Muni would have given the Parijata Mala, a mala to Lord Indra. Lord Indra then, in turn, when he received the Parijata Mala, he gave it to his Vahan, Ayurvat, the elephant. Ayurvat threw the mala to the ground and trampled on the mala that Durvasa Muni would have gifted him. And Indra laughed at the sight. You know what Durvasa Muni did? Durvasa Muni stripped all the gods of all their powers. And that is the reason why they had the Samudra Manthan, why they had to churn the ocean, because Durvasa Muni stripped all the gods. If Indra is the king of the gods, he's a leader of all the gods. And so, if you hang out with someone of such behavior, then you too will be like that person. And that is why Durvasa Muni shrapped all of them to lose their power. That's an example from Srimad Bhagavata Puran, where the offering is taken and trampled on. You know, many a times the bag of parsad is left.
Yeah.
When you disrespect the offering of Bhagwan, you incur sin. That's why I don't take parsad. Because if I know I'm not going to eat it, I will take one grape. And I get hala, and all the ladies are hala upon me. Because, Panditji, why don't you take more? Because I know I'm not going to eat it. If I'm not going to eat it, I will not take it. I will take a grape. Now, please don't halapad me no more. I will take my grape and eat it right there and then, and I'm happy. Right? Because I will not disrespect Parsad. You know something else? What's another Parsad? Food. Another Parsad is the food. How many nights on your table, think about it, you take more food than you will eat. And you disrespect that. Annapurna Bhavani blesses your home with food. And if you don't eat out the food on your plate, that is disrespect. You disrespect that bhog as Parsad. That's why we rever Annapurna as a Devi of giving food. That's why we offer food to her daily. When we're here at Mandir, we'll offer whatever bhog we have as Prasad. Remember, once it's offered, it comes back as Prasad. If you eat without offering it, it's a sin as well. Bhagavad Puran tells you when you are going to partake of something that is not offered, it is a sin. That is why Bhagwan should be remembered before eating. Okay? And what happens now? As Pushpadanta now loses his power, it says, Pushpadanta now goes into, all his powers are lost. And the soldiers see Pushpadanta and seeing Pushpadanta, they capture Pushpadanta and they throw Pushpadanta into the dungeons. King Chitraratha comes before Pushpadanta and he now says to him, you are the one that has stolen all of my flowers. You're the one that has stolen all of my things that I would have now performed puja with. Pushpadanta, you will stay here for the balance of your life. For your egregious sin of stealing from the king. And so, it says, Pushpadanta now laments to, he's lamenting over what he has done. He's thinking to himself, what has happened to my life? I have stole something to pray. And Pushpadanta thinks to himself, Hey Jagat Pita Bhagavan, hame do gyan, tu Ishwar pyara, duniya mein ek sahara. Hey Jagat Pita Bhagavan, hame do gyan, tu Ishwar pyara, duniya mein ek sahara. बचपन में जोश में आए, जीवन में पाप कमाए। बचपन में जोश में आए, जीवन में पाप कमाए। अब आयो कात बुझाना, जगत पिता भगवान, हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा। दिल मेरा तो कहता है, तेरे मन मंदिर में रहता है। दिन रत में बात है जाना, दर दर में मन आना। हे जगत पिता भगवान, हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा। ज्योते से जाना कर चिन्ह बिंदा है ध्याना हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें लो ध्यान तू ईश्वर प्यारा
दुनिया में एक सहारा
हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें दो ज्ञान
तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा
दुनिया में एक सहारा दुनिया में एक सहारा. So the devotee thinks, Lord, during my childhood, I was blissfully unaware of right and wrong. And I was even unaware of my true consciousness. But as I grew up, O Lord, I plundered into sinful thoughts and action. I became immersed in worldly pleasure. O Almighty Lord, where do I go now? The material desires are overcoming me. Miradil, my heart tells me that you reside in the innermost shrine of myself. What a fool I have been to roam from door to door looking for you when you are right here inside of me. You are my guide. Save me from my sin, O Lord. Make me a true follower of the Vedas and grant me knowledge and wisdom that can free me from the falsehood of my life. So, in this manner, Pushpadanta thinks to himself in the jail cell, and Pushpadanta now beautifully composes. Remember, he's a Gandharva. He's one that is naturally a musician, naturally a singer, naturally a person that would always sing to the Bhagwan. You know, and one particular thing, you know, in this particular setting, who am I singing to?
Us.
Who am I singing to? Absolutely, I'm telling you. But on a normal Sunday service, when you sing, who are you singing to?
Good.
So it's important when you pray to Bhagwan, you face Bhagwan. But now I'm not praying to Bhagwan. The performance of this katha is not for Bhagwan. The performance of the katha is for you. So when, you know, and I'm saying this because if you see in many temples, we always face God. When you sing a bhajan, when you're going to sing, you're singing it not for other people to hear. It doesn't matter about your voice. You know, it doesn't matter how good of a singer you are. Because does a child complain and say, Mama, you can't belt a note when she sings a lullaby to the child?
No.
The child doesn't care. In the same way, God doesn't care if you can sing good or you sing bad or you sing like kakatu. It doesn't matter because it's an expression of your love to God. You're singing to Bhagwan. It doesn't matter how you sound. When you perform, then you care about what the audience will think of your performance. But on a normal day, when we look towards our altars and we sing, it doesn't matter about the voice. Everyone in here can sing. But remember who your audience is. Your audience is God. Okay? And Pushpadanta beautifully composes a stotra. It's called the Shiv Mahima Stotra. The Shiv Mahima Stotra. And I'll give you the first verse. Ata Shiv Mahima Stotram Mahimayam param pavridhyo yadhya sarastati stuti brahmana pida tandava samigriha adyavaksham sarva swami paramagrihanam Mahapisha stotram hara nivapardava parikaha. Pushpadanta uvachaha. He says, it is unseemly to praise you, when ignorant of the extent of your greatness, then even the praises of Brahma and others are inadequate. If no one can be blamed when they praise you, you're according to your intelligence power, then my attempt is to compose this hymn cannot be reproached. And that is the first verse of the Shiv Mahima Stotra. And as Pushpadanta composes this wonderful stotra, in the end, what happens? It says, Bhagwan Shiva is so pleased with the verses of the stotra that Bhagwan Shiva grants back Pushpadanta his powers. But Pushpadanta doesn't leave the jail cell because he realizes he has done something wrong. And so, it says, in a dream, Bhagwan Shiva appears to the king. Has anyone ever dreamed Bhagwan? Or dreamed the Murti? Or dreamed some type of thing that you believe is divine in nature? And you think that it's trying to send you a message. Remember, dreams are just your subconscious making an attempt to touch your consciousness. Yes, you might dream a snake trying to eat you. You might dream a shark and this and that. But remember, you might dream a person, you might dream your brother, you might dream, but dreams are not what they are on a physical level. Imagine you dream your dead brother trying to say, I'm hungry. Is he really hungry? No. But it is meaning that maybe the Shrad Karma is not done properly. Maybe it is meaning that his soul is in need of something. Right? It is never what you physically will see in your dream. It's something more. So, the king, Chitraratha, dreams Bhagwan Shiva and tells the king that forgive this, that this is one of my Shivgan, and to release him from the jail. But as King Chitraratha now, the next day when he wakes up, he releases Pushpadanta. He places a shrap on Pushpadanta. He says, Pushpadanta, in your next life, you will be a human devotee to Bhagwan Shiva. Okay? You will be a human devotee. That's an important key when it comes to a different katha. Okay? But we understand Pushpadanta is let go from captivity. When Pushpadanta comes back to Kailash, it says, Pushpadanta is swelled up with pride. Pushpadanta says, it is my stotram that now has released me. My stotram that I have composed has so much of value that Lord Shiva appeared to the king and released me. Naraji comes to Pushpadanta. Naraji comes to Pushpadanta and says, Pushpadanta, please go to the highest peak in the Himalayan region where has a Shiv temple. It is called Kedarnath. Please go to Kedarnath temple, and I want you to look into the mouth of Nandi. If you notice, anytime you have a linga, Okay? Bhagwan Shiva is meant that, all gods you are supposed to walk completely around. Bhagwan Shiva, you are not supposed to walk completely around him, especially the lingam. Okay? Why is that? Because when our offerings are poured on the top of the lingam, when the liquid becomes on contact with the top of the lingam, it is sattvic. When it reaches the middle section, which is called the yoni, it becomes rajasic. When it leaves off the mouth, the end of the lingam, it becomes tamasic. Who is the one that observes that?
Nandi.
It is Nandi that sits. If you see, anytime you have the lingam, the cow has to sit at the mouth of the lingam. Whenever you're going to pour your liquids on the lingam, sometimes you'll have the lingam facing you. Is that correct? No. The lingam is supposed to face in a manner that it faces Nandi. No obstruction is supposed to become between Shivji and Nandi. Okay? So when the parikrama is performed on Lord Shiva, it is only a half circle. You never pass the yoni. You never pass the yoni of the Shivling. It is always a half circle. So, Pushpadanta now goes to Kedarnath. And as Pushpadanta observes the form of Nandi sitting there, Pushpadanta looks closely at Nandi's horns. He looks at the body of Nandi and he doesn't notice something. But guess what? He looks into the mouth of Nandi. And inscribed in the mouth of Nandi is the entire Shiv Mahima Stotra. What does that mean? That Pushpadanta is not the real creator. It is Bhagwan Shiva who is the real creator of the Stotra. Many of times we think that we have achieved something in life. But guess what? It is not us achieving it. It is Bhagwan through the median of you that has achieved it. It is not you that have secured the new house or car or degree. It is through Bhagwan's blessing and grace that you have achieved that degree. It is not you who is the doer. It is Bhagwan who is the doer. You are just merely the tool in Bhagwan's hand. And Pushpadanta's ego is instantly crushed. So, as we end the katha for this evening, there's a few points that we look at. The sentiments of a devotee. Never do something that you knowingly know is wrong. You're better to do without. If you don't have tulsi, you don't have to use dry tulsi. Do the puja without tulsi. You guys know, when I don't have palm leaf and mango leaf, if the trees are bearing in the park, I'll go pick any leaf. Pushpam palam toyam. A flower, a leaf, it doesn't matter. Bhagwan is happy with it. If you don't have mango leaves, so what? Use another leaf. Use rose petals, use leaves, use whatever. Right? If you don't have, then do without. But what is important as well is the sentiments behind the action. So, with this, I leave you the story of Sri Pushpadanta and many different stanzas from the Mahashiv Puran. Prem Swalo Shankara Bhagavan Ki Jai. As we glorify Bhagwan Shiva once more this evening, we join in this wonderful bhajan as we once again seek the blessings of Bhagwan Shiva. It's one of a very old bhajan जय भोला बंधारी शिव हर जय भोला बंधारी जय भोला बंधारी शिव हर जय भोला बंधारी जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर नवजत के हितकारी जय भोला
बंधारी शिव हर जय भोला बंधारी
निश्चित तेरा ध्यान करे हम सुमेर मंत्र तिहारा हे शिव शंकर मंत्र जगावो होए गत उजियारा नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर कृपा करो त्रिपुरारी
जय भोला बंधारी शिव हर जय भोला बंधारी
जय भोला बंधारी शिव हर जय भोला बंधारी शंखनाद से शाप जगा कर स्वर संगीत बहाया युग युग से ये सृष्टि नापे ऐसा डमरू बजाया तेरी याद बुला के जग में तेरी याद बुला के जग में दुख पावे संसारी जय भोला बंधारी शिव हर जय भोला
बंधारी
जय भोला बंधारी शिव हर
जय भोला बंधारी
तीनों ताप हरण पर लेता हे त्रिशूल तिहारा तेरा नाम जपे से जग में मिलता मुक्ति द्वारा महादेव पर ब्रह्म विधाता महादेव पर ब्रह्म विधाता आए चरण तिहारी
जय भोला बंधारी शिव हर जय भोला बंधारी
जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर सब जग के
हितकारी जय भोला बंधारी
शिव हर
जय भोला
बंधारी जय भोला
बंधारी
शिव हर
जय भोला बंधारी
प्रेम से बोलो शंकर भगवान की नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव Bum. So once again, thank you all for joining us this evening for the first session of Katha. We'll continue once again tomorrow evening. But before we conclude this evening, 75 is a major milestone. And, you know, it's the point. They say up to the age of 25, you're a brahmachari. And then, at some point, you get married and you become a grihasti. At the age of 50, you enter Vanpras ashram. But at the age of 75, that is when you move into sannyas. It's a turning point. It's an important point for a devotee because it is where you begin to detach from the material and now you attach more to the spiritual. So it's a turning point for the devotee where you will now turn more towards God. But you know, but Auntie Gloria has always been one she's in satsang more than I am. Believe it or not, she's more in satsang than I am. So, Auntie Gloria, we would all like to wish you a very happy and healthy. We see you're very healthy. We pray for your continued health. I wish when I'm 40 and now I'm starting to feel pain. When I'm 75, I hope I'm as brisk. Auntie Gloria can get up and move faster in the kitchen than I can now. So, I wish that another 25 years of good health and happiness for you and your extended family. Together we all join. Baar baar din ye aaye, baar baar din ye jaaye,
सोचिए हजारों साल ये मेरी है याद तो
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday
तो आंटी ग्लोरिया हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू बार बार दिन ये आए बार बार दिन ये जाए तू जिए हजारों साल ये मेरी है याद सो
happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Auntie Gloria. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
बेकरार को के दामन दामलो में किसका बेकरार को के दामन दामलो में किसका क्या मसाल दो मैं तेरी क्या गलो में किसका नहीं नहीं ऐसा हसी
कोई नहीं है जिसके नजर रुक जाए प्रेम साल जो कहलाए तो जिए हजारों साल ये मेरी है याद सो हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू हैप्पी बर्थडे to Auntie Gloria, happy birthday to you.
बार बार दिन
ये आए, बार बार दिन ये जाए, तो जिए हजारों साल, ये मेरी है याद सो। Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Auntie Gloria. Happy birthday to you. It's a happy, happy, happy day. It's a blessed, blessed, blessed day. It's a happy, happy, happy day. It's a blessed, blessed, blessed day. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Auntie Gloria. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
A very happy birthday, Auntie Gloria. There was one song, Auntie Gloria, anytime, that she always would love. You remember the song? Um, no, I draw a blank. Movie song. You sing it to one of the grandkids. You used to sing it to Caroline. एक प्यार का नगमा है
जवानी है जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं तेरे मेरी कहानी है एक प्यार का नगमा है मौजों की रवानी जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं तेरी मेरी कहानी है एक प्यार का नगमा है
एक प्यार का नगमा है. A very happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Auntie Gloria.
Happy birthday to you.
Auntie Betty, this is the first cake I see a smoke. Alright, so very happy birthday, Auntie Gloria. We'll all cut the cake, after Bhojan. We'll take off. So after Katha, we have a wonderful lemon blueberry cake. Lemon blueberry cake to enjoy, okay? So a very happy birthday. At this time, we'll end tonight's program with the final Havan. The Sumakri is there? The Havan's still lighting?
Yes.
Okay. We turn our attention to the final Ahotis. Om Shri Agni Narayanaye Namo Namah. Samagri. Om Ekadantaye Vidmahe Vakratundaye Dhimhi Tanno Danti Prachodayat. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah Swaha. Ashwinayak Namah Swaha. Siddhi Vinayak Namah Swaha. Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Aim Rim Klim Chamundaye Vichay. Om Rim Dum Durgaye Namah. Om Rim Shim Chandikaye Namah. Om Das Mahavidyaye Namah. Om Navadurgaye Namah. Om Ashtalakshmi Namah. Om Saptagange Namah. Om Gayatri Savitri Saraswatyaye Namah. Om Saudashmatrika Namah. Om Grihashmatrika Namah. Om Chautsad Yoginyai Namah. Shri Gaumata Namah. Dharati Mata Namah. Om Namo Narayanaye Namah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaye Namah. Om Das Avatar Namah. Shri Sita Rama Namah. Shri Radha Shama Namah. Om Hang Hanumataye Namah. Om Ram Hrim Ram Sat Suryaye Namah. Om Shram Shrin Shram Sat Chandraye Namah. Om Gram Krim Kram Sa Bhaumaye Namah. Om Brahm Brin Brahm Sa Buddhaye Namah. Om Gram Green Gram Sa Guruve Namah. Om Dram Drin Dram Sa Shukraye Namah. Om Pran Preen Pran Sa Sanisharaye Namah. Om Brahm Breen Brahm Sa Rahave Namah. Om Shram Shrin Sham Sa Ketave Namah. Everyone. Om Brahma Murari Tripurantakani Bhano Shashi Bhumi Sato Budashta Burutta Shukra Shani Rahu Ketu Sarve Graha Shanti Kara Bhavantu Swaha. Om Namah Shivaya Namaha. अन्नपूर्णा माता नमः नमस्ते कार्तुर्याय नमः गम गणपतये नमः शिव परिवार नमः ओम त्रयंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमे वंदनाम् मृत्योर्मोक्षिरमृतात् स्वाहा. We'll throw the 8 directions. You'll first start with east. Ashitanga Bhairava Namaha Swaha. Ruru Bhairava Namaha Swaha. Chanda Bhairava Namaha Swaha. Krodha Bhairava Namaha Swaha. Umat Bhairava Namaha Swaha. Kalpa Bhairava Namaha Swaha. Bishan Bhairava Namaha Swaha. Samhar Bhairava Namaha Swaha. Baitukaraach Namaha Swaha. Sarvadevaya Namaha Swaha. Sarvadevi Namaha Swaha. Sarve Brahmanebhyo Namaha Swaha. Sarvebhyo Tirtebhyo Namaha Swaha. Guru Charanakamlebhyo Namaha Swaha. Together we join. Om Bhur Bhuvaswa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nam Prachodhayat Om Bhur Bhuvaswa Swaha Om Bhur Bhuvaswa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nam Prachodhayat Om Bhur Bhuvaswa Swaha Om Bhur Bhuvaswa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nam Prachodhayat Om Bhur Bhuvaswa Swaha Om Sarvanvai Purnagvam Swaha Om Sarvanvai Purnagvam Swaha. The remainder goes in the palm leaf and we all stand for Purnavati. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnodakshate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Sarvanvai Purnagvam Swaha. We all place our hands over the fire and over our body as we petition Agni for relief of all bodily pains. May he dispel ignorance and bless us with understanding. Over the fire and over our body. Tanupai tanvame pahi. Om ardasi ardame dehi. Varchadasi varchome dehi. Tanva unam tanva aprinaham. Mehame deva savita dhatu. Mehame devi saraswati adhatu. Mehame ashnavri vavashakaram pushpakaram sajur. Touch heaven kunimbav. Agni Narayanai Namaha. Sprinkle water outside around. Sarva Papa Haram Divyangangi Amdramam Shamachram Daktam Grihatvam Purushotamam Agni Narayanai Namo Namam. Prem se bolo Agni Narayana Bhagavan ki Jai. Yagyapati Narayana Bhagavan ki Jai. We will remain standing for our concluding arti. Once again, I'll ask the ladies to drape their hair as we perform the concluding arti. Auntie Indi will lead us in the arti. Kani cha papani dhanvantara kritani cha kani tani vinashanti pradakshinaye.
Om Jai Shiva Om Jai Shiva Omkara.
Om
Jai Shiva Omkara. Prabhu Jai Shiva Omkara. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Om Jai Shiva Omkara. Do Buddha Charu Chatur Buddha Dasa Buddha Adi Kore. Swami Dasa Buddha Adi Kore. Tino Rupa Nirakat. Tino Rupa Nirakat. Tribhuvan Jana More. Om Jai Shiva Omkara. Om Jai Shiva Omkara. Namo Jai Shiva Omkara. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Hare Vande Dhara. Om Jai Shiva Omkara. Akshramala Vanamala Mundamala Dhari. Om Shiva Mundamala Dhari. Chandra Gomeka Madha Sohe. Chandana Mita Madha Sohe. Hare Shashidhari. Om Jai Shiva Omkara. Om Jai Shiva Omkara. Hare Jai Shiva Omkara. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Hare Vande Dhara. Om Jai Shiva Omkara. Pitaambara Pitaambara Bhagambara Ante. Swami Bhagambara Ante. Brahmadikasan Kadika. Brahmadikasan Kadika. Vidyadikasane. Om Jai Shiva Omkara. Om Jai Shiva Omkara. Namo Hare Shiva Omkara. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Hare Vande Dhara. Om Jai Shiva Omkara. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Sutoma Sadgamaya. Tamsoma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kashya Dukkha Bhaveet. In final benediction, we beseech Bhagavanji's blessings. Take us from darkness to light. Take us Asutoma Sargana, Tam Soma Jyotirgamaya. Take us from the unreal to the real. Take us from death, immortality. Bhagavan, you know our innermost thoughts. You know our innermost desires. Bhagavan, again and again, we beseech your grace. Om Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Cha Saka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravidam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Papoham Papakarmaham
पापात्मा पापसंभवः त्राहिमां पुण्डरीकाक्षं सर्वो पापो हरो मंत्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दनं यज्ञपूजितं मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे हरि ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम आसन पर बैठिए प्लीज सिट एंड बाउ ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः आवाहनं न जानामि विसर्जनं पूजा विधि न जानामि क्षमा करो जगदीश्वरं हरि ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम both hands in the air पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे श्याम वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की श्यावर रामचंद्र की I can't hear you. Shankar Bhagavan ki Sanatan Dharma ki Sab Santan ki Jai Jai Sita Ram Hindu Sangatam Satyam Shivam So as Aarti, as Panchamrit, as Prasadam is being shared, we have Uncle Vishnu and Auntie Sandra. I'll ask them to make a contribution this evening as in a bhajan or in a ghazal, or they're very wonderful singers. So ask them to make a contribution as the Aarti is going around. For everyone, remember, please do join us tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening, tonight we serenaded Auntie Gloria. Tomorrow, I don't know if you're going to get serenaded, Narayan, but tomorrow we'll be celebrating our drummer's Janamdin, his birthday, as well as Valentine's Day. So tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Hey, remember your Valentine. Your Valentine's right here, okay? Don't forget me. Me like chocolate. Hey, me not like dark chocolate, right? Me like milk chocolate, right? Good. Okay. I lost weight so I can eat chocolate now. So please do join us tomorrow evening for continuation of Katha. Tomorrow we have a very special episode planned. Just like tonight we have planned a special dance, tomorrow we have something also planned as well, okay? So please do join us tomorrow evening. Something special. Also, for those, everyone's asking about Mahashivratri. Everyone's asking about Mahashivratri. Mahashivratri Mandir opens at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. we will be here and we will start. Every 3 hours is a full puja. Okay? So the first puja is at 6 a.m. The next one is at 9 a.m. and we'll do a short service until the noon puja. Okay? And then we have 3 p.m. If you want to skip those, no problem. The main services are at night. Shiv Ratri, the night of Shiva. So the main service starts at 6 p.m. Everyone like this in front? The display of Bhagwan Shiva? Remember, this will change every 3 hours on Shivratri. So the theme for Mahashivratri will be the 5 elements. That is the theme. Okay? So there is a katha that goes with every element. Okay? So that will be the theme of Mahashivratri. So the main darshans are at 6 p.m., 9 p.m., then we have the midnight darshan. After midnight, we perform, everyone that is present performs Havan of Mrityunjay Homa. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushti Varnam Urvarokame Vandana Mrityur Muksharamrita. Until 3 p.m. where we have the next Abhishekam. After 3 a.m. At 3 a.m., not 3 p.m. 3 a.m., right? After 3 a.m., I have my 1,000 bay leaves to offer. So don't ask me for bay leaves. I've acquired and I have over 1,000 bay leaves. I don't care if Florida leaves dry up, I still get my 1,000 bay leaves. Okay, so everyone that is present will have bay leaves to offer at 3 a.m. Everyone that is present comes. We do the 1,000 names of Lord Shiva and we offer bay leaves. And then that brings us to about 6 a.m. where we perform the morning puja and the final darshan. Okay? So tonight is a darshan. Tonight we have Pushpadanta and how he dressed, how he worshipped the lingam as he stole the flowers from the king, right? So we have wonderful flowers that are bedecking Pushpadanta as he would have performed his lingam puja. We have Pushpadanta here. Everyone see little Pushpadanta? And he's performing the puja with all the wonderful flowers on the lingam. And tomorrow we have another special darshan going with the katha from Mahashiv Puran. So tomorrow is another darshan. We'll come and see another darshan. And then 6 p.m., 9 p.m., midnight, 3 a.m., and then 6 a.m. A total of 7 darshans. 7 different looks of the lingam. This is only number 1. There's 6 more to go. Okay? So please do join with us for tomorrow evening and then the night of Mahashivratri, where we'll have the final 5 darshans within the night of Mahashivratri. Okay? Mahashivratri also, everyone's asking, how will I perform Abhishekam? Okay? Every 3 hours you have to throw dar. Mandir will provide water and milk. Anything else you want to throw, you will bring. So if you want to offer cane juice, you want to offer whatever, if you're going to do it every 3 hours, walk with your bag. And every 3 hours, there's a lingam in the back in the kitchen area that you can perform your Abhishekam. There's the lingam in the front here that you can perform your Abhishekam. This one is for main puja. Okay? So we have multiple lingams. There are 3 lingams present in Mandir right now. Okay? So to perform the Abhishekam. Okay? So that is the Mahashivratri. Please do come. Please do follow. Please, if you can, there's no excuse. It's a one night you do not sleep. Hopefully, I told you, I've given you long enough notice to take off on Monday. It's also President's Day. So luckily you have off for President's Day. You can sleep all day and regain your strength. Once again, a very happy, healthy, prosperous 75th birthday to Auntie Gloria. And we will have that final bhajan by Uncle and Auntie, Auntie Sandra and Uncle Vishnu, as Aarti, as Panchamrit, as Prasadam, and Bhojan is shared. Jai Sitaram, everyone. Har Har Mahadev.
Thank you for doing the good work you do. Keep it up.
At the Indian, may I play it for myself? Come on.
You are so bad.
Play myself? Oh, hey, and oh,
What happened?
last question and you can.
One more thing. Officially, Mandir, because Facebook takes down your videos after 30 days. Everyone knows that? If you place a live on Facebook after 30 days, Facebook does not retain the videos now. So now Mandir has its YouTube channel. So whatever videos we are taking on our YouTube channel will never get deleted. Okay, so please do subscribe to Mandir's YouTube channel. Tonight's katha and every katha thereafter is not available on Facebook. I've shared the link on Facebook, but it is now available on YouTube. Uncle Vishnu, Auntie Sandra.
Shambhu Mahadeva Shiva, Shambhu Mahadeva,
Shambhu Mahadeva, Shiva Shambhu Mahadeva,
Shambhu Mahadeva.
Hari Gangadhara. Gangadhara, Hari Gangadhara. Gangadhara, Hari Gangadhara. Gangadhara, Hari Gangadhara. Gauri Bara Chandra. Gauri Bara Shiva Shiva Shambho, Hara 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho, Hara 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 Shambho. Hare Bholenath Shambho, Sainath Shambho. Deva, Shiva Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shiva Shambho Mahadeva. Gangadhara, Hari Gangadhara, Gauri Bara Chandra. Gangadhara, Hari Gangadhara. Gangadhara, Hari Gangadhara, Gauri Bara Chandra. Gauri Bara Shiva Shiva Shambho, Hara 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 Shambho. Hare Bholenath Shambho, Sainath Shambho. Hare Bholenath Shambho, Sainath Shambho. Hare Bholenath Shambho, Sainath Shambho. Shambho Shiva Shambho Mahadeva.
You're still live there, Dee.
Huh?
You're still live. It's still live. YouTube is different.
I thought I turned it off.
YouTube is different.
Can I get you something to eat? Something to drink?